Alright, what is going on, guys? And I just realized that I did not make a video on how trash these accessories are. We're gonna get into this right now. Okay. So, as we all know, Shohonen shields are relatively useless. A ranged guard by 30% chance to dodge is not necessarily bad, but there's so few range characters, and it would be nice to get an accessory that does maybe melee guard 30%. I feel like that would definitely be a lot more viable, especially for like PvP. And you might be saying, oh no, that's broken. I'm like, so? I mean, there's one for range, and there's been one for range for literally forever. So range characters, as soon as a range character becomes meta, you're better off just using that. Unfortunately, no range character has ever become meta in PvP, so I believe that a melee guard 30% accessory isn't really beyond the realms of possibility, let alone really quote-unquote broken. It might be pretty busted, but I mean, like, you can only get it from accessories, you can only accessory tickets, excuse me, and you can only get it from this accessory machine. Now, the reason that I'm saying that these accessories are garbage is because they literally add no value to your little repertoire. At most, these resistance, the melee and guard resistance nullification items could be of some use in extreme co-op and in Senkaimon, mainly in Senkaimon if you don't have this stuff. Personally, you'd want to build up a team for extreme co-op regardless. You know what I'm saying? So somebody should be dealing with the melee resistance and someone should be dealing with the range resistance, and you should be using maybe like a Yuki Pupples, Tension Tai, or Captain's Rope for survivability, Hojiku Sai to get higher heals. I personally wouldn't be using any of these unless you literally do not have anybody on your team nor yourself that can actually nullify whatever resistance. You know what I'm saying? Like, the range character should go for the melee resistance, and the melee guy should go for the range resistance. Now, I was hoping that this was the 4-star value. Okay, so here's the 4-star value. Affect movement speed 15%. Nullify 20% of melee or ranged resistance, depending on which one of these accessories you get. Now, these are trash. Okay. Now, increase movement speed by 50%. You might be saying, oh yeah, you can move faster, it's going to help you clear it. No, it doesn't. Who the hell actually walks through the entire map? You know what I'm saying? You don't. You simply, you just don't. You get a maximum of 65 if you have 2 of them equipped. That's not gonna, and that's like using a 4-star accessory. Most of the time, you're gonna flash step, especially if you're using Yoruichi or Soifun. You're gonna like flash step throughout the entire map. You do not need increased movement speed at all, unless this movement speed actually changes the overall, what is it called, activation rate of a strong attack. This accessory is useless, in my opinion. Yeah, with a big fucking smile on my face. Random chance to nullify melee resistance and range resistance. Now, this is more for Senkaimon if you don't have the characters, which is very likely. Like, for me personally, I only had 3 hollow units, including the hollow... No, I don't even have hollow Kaname. So I only had, like, Mashiro and Anniversary Ichigo, which I know is a pain in the ass, and I'm sorry for you guys that don't have it, because that's really not your fault. But at the same time, like, they do have to restrict us and Kaimon in a way, which I thought was pretty cool. It's definitely a nod in the right direction, in my opinion. I hope that they make it a little more, I don't want to say difficult per se, but I want it to be more accessible, but more difficult. And I hope that makes sense. Because, like, sure, most people might not be able to get past the extra, like, even to the extra stages, but I still think that it's highly possible to at least clear, Senkaimon if you've been playing for quite a while and you've been, you know, summoning. I mean, you should be trying to summon for a variety of characters. That's the nature of the game. I tell you this all the time. It's not about just getting the new blue strong character. It's about playing the game how you want to play it and get the characters that you want to catch. Catch. Like I'm playing Pokemon or something. But yeah. Aside from that, the other accessories are ailment resistances, and the ailment resistances, honestly, to me, is kind of useless. It's kind of cute if you actually need it, you know, but for the most part, I think that, well, I don't think anybody's really that, like, worried about it. You don't really want to use ailment resistance anyways. I'm going to summon my Brave Soul accessory tickets. I just realized I probably should have summoned this beforehand, because I don't even really care for any of these new accessories. But on the bright side, I mean, it's possible with the 4-star ticket to get one of the new ones, which could be cool, I guess. You see how long it takes to load? I like how me Apocalypse is like, yeah, but your phone runs fine for summons, right? And I'm just like, maybe. All right, poison duration 5%. New. Okay, you know what? Hold up. If we can actually max this out, we're gonna max it out. Oh, 30%. That's interesting. Okay. All right, we're gonna 5-star this, and we're gonna see exactly what the percentage value for it is. If it's pretty high, that'll be good. Like, if it's more than, if it's 85%, I'll be surprised. If it's 85%, I'll actually be incredibly happy. But it's like I said, it's highly unlikely. I'm kind of like now I'm a little excited and a little worried. If it's 85%, then these accessories are absolutely useful. My thoughts were that they would be like maybe 50%, but being 30% at 3-star, I think that's actually good. All right, I'm hoping. Because you saw the movement speed goes from 15% at 4-star to 50% at 5-star, so big difference there. 4-star ticket. Can we get a gold accessory? No. No, we can't. Yeah, it's a bit fun. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good. Alright, max 40%. Ugh, so it looks like it might only go to 5-star. We're just gonna evolve this red one. Because it's already 4-star, save the time. Load, please. You can see like how slow my phone is. I hit confirm, there you go. Just gonna like tap, tap, tap. Evolve. You wanna know how I have hearts? I don't use them, that's why. Jesus Christ, I actually have so much more than I had before. You know what? I haven't actually used my hearts since Hollow Baits were released, actually. Like, I still have a bunch of stuff that I need to re-roll. I just don't have the not even the motivation. I just don't have the need for it. Like, I really don't need I don't need any new accessories. At worst, the only thing I really need, like, I could definitely use more Hollow Baits and more stuff. Ooh, let's see what it is. What it is. Damn. So it's only 50%. That's bad. Yeah, that's pretty horrible. Yeah, I mean, if you use a link, you have the 100% there. I mean, damn, yo, I don't like this. Alright, well, right now what I'm checking, my thought process is I'm going to go to the characters, I'm going to see the 4-stars and see what their ailments are, if I even have any. I don't know if I have 4-stars and any resistance. Nobody. Okay, so I can't even check that out. Let me do this. Alright, what do you have? Slow duration 25%. I don't think you have a soul trait upgrade, do you? Alright, at most 28. Oh, slow duration 35% max. Okay. So as long as you have a 3-star link, at least you have the 100% resistance. Now, if you have an 85% resistance to freeze, you will still get frozen for a split second and then it'll go away. If you have 85% duration for freeze, stun, weakening, let me see. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Yeah. So if you have resistance for 85% for those, you will get stunned, frozen or whatever, or weakened for a split second, but then it'll immediately go away. And the reason that I'm bringing that up is because you will still be like stunned for a split second. Whereas if you have fire duration, fire and poison duration minus 85%, you will not take damage. It'll show that you're on fire, but you will not take damage for those. So just keep that in mind, and I guess I'll leave it at that. I feel like I did the test that I wanted to test. And I guess I'll leave it at that. Y'all know this, guys. Grind on, catch me up, hit me up, stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I hope this video wasn't so negative. I just wanted to break it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I get interested way too easily. That's just me though. And there's really nothing like cool. You know, they like Okiura is cool, but like, what the fuck am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Make a video, a news video on no news, and then just like, I don't know. I already done my thought process on anniversary. I'm hoping that the rates are good, but whatever. Like, all right. Before I have to do like my outros 80 times. Oh shit, 700 days. Ooh, baby. I'll only have to wait 100 days for like a quarter of a multi. That's lit.